Yo, what it do? It's your boy, the Aspiring Aspie, giving y'all my peace, love, and positive energy. Take that, take that, take that. Hope y'all are feeling fantastic. Today is January 3rd, and I want to speak upon how I'm going to be a high value man in 2021 as an autistic male. And I'm not doing this just for myself, just for the accountability. I'm doing this to help y'all because I know a lot of people can benefit from this in the autism community. I have overcome a lot of things that I want to give hope to autistic people in 2021. You know, I used to struggle with eye contact so badly. Look how much eye contact I'm giving to the camera. That is some hope for y'all. So, what is a high value man? A high value man is a man that puts mind over matter, a man that doesn't let emotion control the way he makes decisions and the way he acts and carries out with his goals. A high value man is someone that he has a vision, he goes all the way to it. He doesn't stop in the middle because of some self-limiting belief or energy vampire negativity. He blocks that out in a respectful manner. So what is my goal? What am I trying to do that's high value? I'm trying to have high value social skills in 2021. And to say you're autistic, you can't do that, I feel like that's a self-limiting belief. I feel like we got some haters. But I'm filming. I don't even know that. So, see, you can't make pre-assumptions. That's another thing. Don't attach to the outcome. But anyways, I have some notes here on what autistic people struggle with. Not just me, but many autistic people, things I've overcome. Just main things autistic people struggle with when socializing. So a big one is OCD like behavior. Example, I used to have OCD, like, okay, if I step on this crack, my dog's gonna die. If I step on this crack, the sun's gonna explode, the world's gonna end, the world won't turn anymore. I had OCD, like, if I don't touch this doorknob the right way, then I might not live another day. That's really how bad my OCD was, bro. And there's ways to stop it. You have to realize that OCD is controlled by the ego, by the egoic mind. Now, how I stopped OCD, this might not work for everybody, but how I stopped OCD was meditating, mindfully meditating, just focusing on my breath. And this sounds so terrible. Like, why would you do that with OCD? But it worked. Really, what I did was every time I had one of those thoughts, I would do the opposite. So if my OCD said don't step on the crack, I would step on the crack, and I would say and wait for whatever to happen, and it wouldn't happen. It just go on and go on and go on like that. Now, a lot of times we have OCD because we base things off experience. But the only thing that's being held captive by the past isn't that person, it's you. You're the prisoner of the past now. It's your job to realize I can make new experiences. I can make a new story. So let's say you don't want to go to the mall because somebody made fun of you there. Somebody said, your hair look like a clown. I don't know, something like that. But you just keep going to the mall, making new experiences, making good experiences. Bring some homies, bring some family to the mall until you feel safe with going to the mall by yourself and go. I've been to the mall by myself, and I'm so proud of that because I used to not be able to do that. But I go to the mall just to practice socializing. Like, I had a 5-minute conversation with somebody that works there, and that made me feel good. But that's what social phobia is too. I cover social phobia. Really, with social phobia, you cannot attach to the outcome. Repeat, you cannot attach to the outcome, okay? There was an illustration I saw today that a woman had her book placed by her hip, and a man was looking at the book thinking, man, that seems like a good woman. You know, she loves to read, she loves knowledge. And the girl in the illustration thought she was looking at her butt. I mean, he was looking at her butt, but he was looking at the book by her hip. And so she was mad, and she didn't want to talk to him because of that. Now, they would have made a great pair because they both like reading, you know what I mean? So you can't have attached outcomes, and you have to realize everybody functions differently. Now, rigid routines also are a big blockage when it comes to socializing. Like, I used to be so rigid with bedtime. Like, hey, can you come over at 10? I don't get off work till 9. I need some downtime. And, like, I would just say no, and it'd ruin my social life. So, what I would do is, personally for me, with rigid schedules, try and be comfortable with it at first. Just ask your friend, like, hey, how is this gonna go? How is it gonna play out? What's on the agenda for today? And if it's something you're uncomfortable with, it, get out your comfort zone, because comfort zone is what makes you stay stagnant. Comfort zone is blocks growth. When you're uncomfortable, you're growing as a person, learning new things. So honestly, how I'm gonna do this in 2021, this is not for you, but you can apply it. I'd love for you to apply it. This is for me. I'm going to go to parties. I'm going to go hang out with my friends, go to social outings, go to social events, not knowing what to expect. My friend says, hey, you want to go to Starbucks with me? Hey, you want to go to this party with me? I'm going to say, sure, man, I'd love to, without saying what's going to happen. I know that's good, but it's just how I'm going to get over social phobia and rigid routines. And another thing, my biggest goal, bro, is talk to one new person every time I see a new person. And this, I'm going to a new school next week, so this is really gonna be benefiting me. Irritation. This is when I really struggle with irritation. I just get triggered at the littlest things, like someone chewing them with their mouth open. You know, you have to realize that you're capable of doing the same. The stuff that makes you cringe, think of something that makes you cringe. The stuff you don't like about other people is usually something you don't like about yourself. So you have to acknowledge that, and then show yourself love and show the other person love, show them mercy and compassion, and then work on the speck you have in your own eye before you pick out the plank in the other person's eye. And then another thing I want to tell you about OCD, and this relates to irritation, is you are the observer of your emotions and thoughts. Your thoughts and emotions are not the observer of you. So you observe your thoughts and let them pass, and that's also how you reach your higher self. Now, what I'm going to do is, whenever somebody irritates me, I actually did this yesterday when I was chatting to some people on YouTube that were kind of making me triggered, but I let it go. I didn't respond. Whenever someone that irritates you goes on, detach from your emotions and feelings, because you are not your emotions and your feelings. Your soul is separate from your emotions and feelings. You dig what I'm saying? So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to let those emotions and feelings pass, and when they pass, like 10-15 seconds later, a minute later, when they pass, they usually pass by quick, man. That's what happens to those guys. They don't hold grudges. I'm going to appropriately respond the way I feel is appropriate. But my main one is just build things that give me confidence. Get around people more often. Hang out with someone every weekend. You know, that's my ideas for becoming a high value man socially as an autistic man in 2021. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace.